What's good, NBA family? Today's Monday, November 6th. We have 12 games on today, y'all. If you didn't have a chance to watch it, don't you worry. I'm going to get you recapped. I'm going to get you right. First game of the night, we had the Celtics. They took their first L of the season, losing to the Timberwolves 114-109. This was a real back-and-forth game, 13 lead changes. I always say on the talk show, man, I always say basketball is a game of runs, and that's exactly what this game was an example of. But this game was also this youngins, the stars, Jaylen Brown and Jayson Tatum going against Ant-Man, Anthony Edwards. Jaylen Brown had 26 points. Jayson Tatum at 32. Ant-Man, he rose to the challenge. 38 points, 9 rebounds, 7 assists. Got 3 straight buckets in overtime that helped the Wolves outscore the Celtics in overtime. He also ripped JT in overtime for a real important possession. Next game, we had the Nuggets. They beat the Pelicans 134-116. Real quick, before I talk about the Nuggets and what they did, shout out Jordan Hawkins. As a rookie, he scored 31 points, set the record for most three-pointers in a game by a rookie, hitting 7 three-pointers. But let's talk about the Nuggets. This game was a coming-out party for Julian Strawther. Had 21 points in just 19 minutes. Peyton Watson showed Mike Malone and the Nuggets that he's ready to do whatever he needs. That Bruce Brown role, baby, that's real important. Miami Heat big three was just a little bit too much for the Los Angeles Lakers. Jimmy had 28 points. Tyler Hero had 22. He was getting whatever he wanted. But MVP of this game has to be Bam Adebayo. 22 points, 20 rebounds, 5 of those being offensive rebounds, 10 assists, 45% from the field, 100% from the three-point line. Mans couldn't do no wrong out there. These young boys get buckets, man. They might really have a mini big three themselves. The Rockets beat the Kings 122-97. And, man, Jalen Green, he had 23 points. Jabari Smith, 13 points on 62% from the field and the three-point line. Sengun, 17 points, 12 assists, 8 rebounds. They might have a mini big three. Joel Embiid almost put up a 50-burger, but he put up 48 points and 11 rebounds in his blowout win. Sixers put up 45 and 42 in the second quarter and third quarter. This was an embarrassment. Tale of two halves, y'all. Magic scored 33 points in the first quarter, second quarter, but then scored under 20 in the third and the fourth. And in that second half, y'all, the Magic as a team shot 6% for three-point line. They were 1 of 16 in the second half. That is horrendous. An absolute blowout. The Pacers ended up winning by 41, but there was a point where they were up by 44 points. Tyrese Halliburton led the way with 23 points, but they had 6 other players who had 15 or more. This was a real team effort. Everybody was getting buckets. Warriors beat the Pistons 120-109. Stephen Curry had 34 points, 41% from the three-point line, 34% from the field. And the Warriors had 49, almost 50 bench points and 52 points in the paint. They killed the Pistons in the paint. James Harden first game back, and James Harden first of many L's he's going to take. He takes the L to the Knicks 97-111, but James Harden had 17 points, 6 assists, and all 4 stars did score 10 or more points, but this was the least amount of shots I've ever seen PG take. I know the Knicks won, but man, Harden and PG got to be the headlines of the game. But shout out to the Knicks, they did their thing. Bucks earned a great win, 129-125 against the Nets. Dame and Giannis did their thing. Giannis had 36 points, 12 rebounds. Dame had 21 points, but I think what really helped him was the 50 points off the bench. Chris Middleton had 15. Crowder had 15. MarJon had 15. Portis had 11. They was getting to it, man. This game was a blowout. At one point, there was a 19-point lead with OKC. Hawks did have a good fourth quarter, but too little too late. And lastly, DeMar, he had 20 points. Zach, he had 24. Bulls had 54 bench points. It was way too much for the Jazz.